high set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. This one's skied out toward right. Pence has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting fourth.
Here's Manny Machado now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap. He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Two out here and a runner at second. Now the 1-2 pitch from Kershaw to short. Right there is Reyes. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back. Digging in, Starlin Castro. The matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Starlin Castro.
A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fast.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. Stepping in, Hunter Pence. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw goes over to third, and the decision to take a shot at third backfires as he's in there safely. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Smoked on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Will Myers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Will Myers.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Center fielder.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Kevin Pillar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Here's Lester now on 2-2. 3-2 now. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Line toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And he is in there. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Longoria.
Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Steven Souza. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Designated hitter, Steven Souza.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the drive out to right center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Here's Robbie Cano now.
Second baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball three. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Coming to the plate now, Ian Desmond, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And they'll just tag him here for the out. Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. On the move is Desmond. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Now a snap move over to first. Here it comes, 0-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is... At the plate, Salvador Perez. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Rendon will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Moustakas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Starlin Castro. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first. Into the box now, Ben Revere. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
And this is popped up. Back behind second. Oh, and he misses it. He hit the corner and tries for third. The tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Striding into the box, Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Swing and a miss, 2-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Hunter Pence. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
The right fielder, number 8.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. There to look it in is Simmons, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And stepping in is the shortstop, Jose Reyes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Desmond is there to put it away for out number 2. Here's Michael Brantley. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there, a little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts. In now is Anthony Rendon. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lifted in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is flared out towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Souza. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. First pitch on its way. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Robbie Cano now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. And Pence will move over to make the play to end the inning. Here's Will Myers. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Line drive to left. Revere has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Digging in once again, Kevin Pilar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
The batter, number 3. Designated hitter,
Evan Longoria is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Into the box now. Ian Desmond comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher. Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
So he got him swinging. Ian Desmond is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Matt, I thought he might be in jeopardy of walking the guy here for the first time in this game. Went down 3-0, but he's come all the way back 3-2 now, and I think he'll just make the guy put it in play or put one on the corner. He's going that good.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ben Revere comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. Here's Rajay Davis now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Well, that was a good pitch right there, and a good job of spoiling it too.
This is line to left. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here comes the first pitch. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he'll be tagged out at the plate on a great throw by Hunter Pence. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Number 13, Salvador Perez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Davis is there. He's got it one away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ian Kroll, a 6'1" southpaw, will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere racing back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Ready once again, Anthony Rendon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out. Here's Manny Machado now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Brantley's after it. He can't get to it. This one's down. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Steven Souza. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas comes up with it. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line drive to center field. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. And with 2 away, that means Ian Desmond will hit here. Digging in once again, and now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Doug Williamson.
Now pitching for Miami, number 18, Doug Williamson.
David Peralta will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. He pulls this one into right, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over, and the next guy drives him in.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Simmons is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Throw won't get him. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way, and he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The 0-1 delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he'll step off here and make sure he doesn't have any ideas over there at third. 2 runs, 4 hits, and 2 errors thus far on the Miami line score. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Cue shot here out toward short, and that'll be the second out. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Darren O'Day. We'll get the ball here.
Number 56.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Here's another 1-2.
Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slur, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
Well, both starters are out of the game, but you know, it's so different today. Now you almost want to get to the bullpen before you extend that starter. At least that's how it seems most managers play it these days.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
And Revere.
Sent on the ground out to second. Castro's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Rajay Davis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gets dirty and gloves it. Got him. Standing in, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Number 11.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Oh, he hung that one. And, man, did he bang it. Just didn't keep it fair. Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kevin Pillar goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Evan Longoria stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Peralta is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is hit softly to third, but little trouble handling this one down there.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
Matt Carpenter will pinch hit here, and he's the
Number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Johnny Lyons. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing.
Lyons.
Slice down the left side, but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Way outside. 1-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Brandon Maurer.
Anthony Rendon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Anthony Rendon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Brandon
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Now here's the pitch. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hence looks up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Here's Manny Machado now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Tell you what, man, he looks locked in to me. You know, I played with a guy named Larry Milburn. He said he looks hitterish. You see that swing right there? I know he missed it, but he was on it.
Here comes another 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Maurer will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down. Ready for another chance? Steven Souza. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High pop-up. Myers is over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Moustakas.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. It's out of here, and they've taken a lead in the 9th. Santa Maria. Into the box now, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout. Carl Edwards Jr., a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Left side. Machado has it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 1 run in. Nick Markakis will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Markakis.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Line towards center field, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. At the plate, Jose Reyes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Whoa, a changeup up. That was a mistake pitch up in the zone. I don't think he wanted it there. Next time, if he comes back with one, now you make
a swing and a miss. That retires the side. In now. Robinson Cano. Dan Godwin is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Your attention, please.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Now playing right field,
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The 0-2 home. Hit well towards the hole. Gloved by Castro. And he's retired, one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, David Peralta. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first, and now the Jays are down to their final out.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Andrelton Simmons. Sunhwano takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Now a swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins have taken home field advantage right from the start. They claim game. Just west of downtown Miami, it's a rainy Florida night, and the roof is closed at Marlins Park. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Miami Marlins. Game 2 of the NL Division Series is next. Here's Ben Revere. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. Here's Rajay Davis now.
Center fielder, number 11.
And the pitch.
Davis.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Tough play for Moustakas. Throw in time at first for out number 2. At the plate, Robinson Cano. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in. And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this...
And the second baseman is there to make the play. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Michael
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. Revere will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and there were two down. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Davis. Gone! Now at the plate, Evan Longoria looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Peralta is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Stepping up now, Stephen Vogt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is, you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
Batting sixth.
So stepping in, Matt Carpenter, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? The relay throw, and he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with two men gone.
So first baseman, number 6.
Comes Seth. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Anthony Rendon is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fouled straight back. Two outs here with a runner at third. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. 1-2
pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this one gets away. A throw to the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch on the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So striding in, Mike Moustakas. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a knuckleball making him look bad. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's Simmons at short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Here's Adam Lind. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in now, David Peralta. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. This is pulled into right. Markakis is there to put it away for out number 1. In now is Andrelton Simmons. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Striding in once again, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded, foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. He's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Now a swing and a fly ball. Peralta on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So 1 out now for the Marlins in their half of the 3rd. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Fielder number 23.
Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line towards center field. Davis is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. Striding in, Rajay Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder number 11.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you can.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Cano waiting on the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Manny Machado 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Reyes. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. A knuckler that just missed too low.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Skied into straightaway right. Peralta's under it. 2 gone. So 2 away now for the slugger Evan Longoria.
Evan Longoria.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Peralta moves over, and that retires the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Stephen Vogt. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Out of play off to the right.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Nope. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch. The change up down just didn't get him to go after it.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burner.
Swing and a liner. The 2-2 one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley sprinting after it, and they can't run it down. Now another 2-2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will make the catch here right in front of the screen. And that's your first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Carpenter. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
In tight with the slider. 2-2.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Stepping in, David Peralta comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. Gloved by Castro. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that... The third baseman, Mike Stockis now.
Third baseman.
Pitch on the way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-1. And a knuckleball that misses at the shoe tops. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Peralta's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
Here comes Peralta. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a knuckleball in the dirt. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Adam Lind. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Hard hit ball to short. Simmons is there. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in once again, Ben Revere. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. This is on the ground over to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Roger J. Davis now. First offering on its way. This is line to left, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Here's Robbie Cano now. It's been an open. Johnny Lyons enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, third baseman.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Digging in to try it again, Stephen Vogt. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Markakis ranging back. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Nick Markakis.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Michael Brantley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Brantley.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And that misses, ball 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And a slow knuckleball misses here. 2-1 now. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Popped up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The designated hitter, Matt.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Now this is cut and thrown to first. In now is Anthony Rendon. A hit in 2 trot. Nori Sato takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Yohan Moncada will come on now and pinch run here from the stretch. Right over the middle, knee high.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Peralta. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Andrelton Simmons is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
1-1. Here it is. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. A play at the plate, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Ready once again, Ben Revere. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Rajay Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
That's a good fastball down the zone. Now, some hitters are good low ball hitters, but that's exactly where you want to be. He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Markakis coming on. He makes the catch, but here comes the runner from third. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out. So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 25.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 5-1. Ready for another chance? Manny Machado. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Perez corrals it. And the throw to first ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Striding in once again, Kevin Pillar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line towards center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Evan Longoria. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Swing and a liner, but foul.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Simmons dives. What a stop. Save. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Line drive to center field. Davis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready now, Salvador Perez. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Stephen Vogt. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Stephen Vogt.